Hi, welcome back to Refining Amy. This is my 1 month surgiversary video, and I'm very excited about that. Not just because it's been a month, but just because there are some things that I'm going to reveal that is just kind of, I've never done it before. So I have measurements, video, and pictures. And I have side-by-side comparisons that will blow your mind. They certainly did mine. And I'm just really excited to share those with you guys. So stick around for all the deets. Hi, I'm Amy. I am 45 years old and I'm 5'2½". Some argue that I'm only 5'2", but you know, I'm not ready to admit that I've started shrinking. So we're just gonna say I'm 5'2½". Today is April 19th, 2019, and I, 1 month ago, had surgery in Vegas with Blossom Bariatrics. Dr. Tom, I can't ever say his name, Tom Umbach. That's why it is, it's Umbach, and I want to say Tom Umbach. Anyways, Dr. Tom was my surgeon, and my highest recorded weight was actually 336. I decided to have surgery in December of 2018. I actually paid for my down payment, and I started in and decided that, you know, I needed to do something about my weight that was permanent. January 20th, 2019 happens to be my birthday, and I also had successfully given up sodas. My recorded weight at that point was 292.3. And this is what I deemed my beginning weight because I had lost the weight and gotten down, and so I don't count that. Okay, so on February 4th, I started using this app that I'm going to share the pictures with you and some video, but this is when I started using this app called Body Metrics. And I have, well, here's the picture. I weighed 285. My neck was 16.5 inches long. My shoulders all the way around, not just from point A to point B, was 57 inches. My chest or bust area was 60 inches. My waist was 57. My hips were 61 1/8 inches. My forearms were 12 inches. My biceps, 19. Thighs, 29. My calves were 18 inches. All right, now I'm going to move into on March 4th. This is my pre-op start. So I weighed 279.1. That's what I have listed there, but I actually have it listed elsewhere as being 280. And I think it's because I mistyped something when I put it in there. So my actual start pre-op was 280. All right, so my neck was 16 inches. I'd lost a little bit of my neck. My shoulders, 56 inches. My bust, 58. My waist, 54. My hips, 57.5. So I have lost considerable amount of inches then. My forearm, 11.5. My bicep, 18 5/8. My thighs, 29, and my calves, 18. They had stayed the same. All right, now I'm going to move into, this was my surgery. Actually, my surgery date. I took my tape measure and I took my scale with me to Vegas. And so on my actual surgery day, on March 19th, I did take my tape measure and I took my scale with me to Vegas. And because I wanted very accurate measurements, and because I wanted to be able to know exactly how I was doing along the way. So I weighed 266.4. My neck was 16 inches, my shoulders 51, my chest or bust was 56.5, my waist was 53 1/8, my hips 57, forearms 11, biceps 17, thighs 27 1/8, my calves 17 1/8. Okay, so now I'm going to move into today's measurements. This morning, I weighed 244.5. My neck was 15.5 inches. My shoulders, 50 inches. My chest, 53, or bust, 53.5. My waist, 49 1/4. My hips, 53. Forearms, 11. Biceps, 16 1/4. Thighs, 26 1/4, and my calves 16. So here's where it gets crazy. Now I'm going to put up a side-by-side comparison of that very beginning measurements that I have for February 4th, I believe, and to present. And this is the difference that those have. So from my beginning measurements that I have from February 4th to today, I have lost one whole. Okay, so I'm going to put up a picture in a minute after I go through these stats. So here's a picture of my recent, of today. And I have lost a total of 1 inch from my neck, 7 inches from my shoulders. That goes around through my back. I've lost 6.5 inches from my bust. I've lost 7 3/4 from my waist. I've lost 8 1/8 from my hips. I've lost 1 inch from my forearms. I've lost 2 3/4 from my biceps and my thighs, and I've lost 2 inches from my calves. This is just, I don't even have from my very beginning weight that I count from January. This is just from February when I found this app. That is a total loss from February 4th to today. 38.875 inches. Take a look. Are you blown away yet? I know I was. I shared this with my husband and he's like, wow. And here's the thing, we've been living it. It's just, you know, it's been gradually coming off. And yes, we know. I look different. My rings, oh my gosh, they slide all over my hands now. My clothes didn't fit anymore. I had to go buy some new clothes. I had to pull some clothes out of hiding that had been put away from, you know, because I couldn't wear them anymore. And my pants were coming off, all this stuff. But, you know, it just kind of blows your mind when you see it. That's why I take pictures. Take your measurements. The scale's not always going to show and reflect that. I have lost from that 285. I've lost 40.5 pounds. And my total is 47.8 pounds. Okay, it still blows my mind. I'm not even joking. It blows my mind. Please, if you're on a weight loss journey, take pictures. Take pictures. Because they're going to be your tell-all. It will. You're not going to, you won't regret it. Also, you know, take your pictures, take your measurements. Yes, the scale. Sometimes it doesn't move. Like, I spent like half this week with my scale not moving. And you know, I got on the scale and it moved a little bit, and I thought, okay, for weigh-in, because my weigh-in, what was my weigh-in this week? Okay, my weigh-in, my official weigh-in for week 4 was 245.8. I got on the scale this morning and I was 244 point, what did I say? I don't even remember. So I got on the scale this morning and I weighed 244.5. Sometimes it's moving and sometimes it's stagnant. Now I'm going to put up a video. And the first one is going to be frontward shots. And it's going to be just kind of it's going to leap. Okay, I'm going to try to get it to leap. I'll play it a couple of times. And then the next one is going to go to a side-by-side. And then it'll go to the back. And then I just wanted to show you this video just because it was like, okay. And you have to understand, I couldn't figure out how to get it out of my program, my app. And so I took my husband's phone and I took a video of it playing on my app. So you can see my finger turn it off and on. But I didn't know how else to make it happen for you guys. So anyways, okay, so if you weren't blown away like I was with all of these pictures and the actual stats, I don't know what to tell you. I was. And maybe just because it's me, I don't know. But if I saw that for someone else, I would be overjoyed. I sent my side-by-side to a couple of friends of mine. Of course, I sent it to family members, but I was like, can you believe it, you know? And just because, you know, I'm excited about it, and I knew that they would share my joy. Hey, thanks for joining my surgiversary video. I am pleased with my results. I hope that you were wowed like I was seeing the comparison shots. I've got lots to do. I need to edit this, put it together, put it up on YouTube, and still have Easter baskets to get together. And tomorrow's prom for my daughter, and I still need to make a boutonniere. I finished her corsage. I'll post a video, well, not a video, but a picture with that. And let's see. I think that's about it. Thanks again for joining me, and I appreciate all of you. Now, have a great Easter weekend, and stay safe and enjoy your families. I will see you real soon. Good night. Bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.